if life is complicated for you, even though you have money and and are queer, for say somebody of a lower caste who is also queer, life is just doubly hard. Access to everything becomes a struggle, and most often it's not as simple as saying I'm going to put on a pride filter and come out to the world and that's the end of my struggle. The struggle is every day, the struggle is existence, which is partly the reason why suicides happen and why so many queer lives are lost and are killed, and those are not the kind of news that get out very often.
When I came back from America, there were some groups who had just over the last kind of 4 or 5 years started to want to talk about queer lives and stuff, but it again unfortunately was very specific groups, it was specific genders, it was for specific kinds of queer people.
And very under the wraps, nothing public.
Absolutely, nothing public. It was all about private meetings because there is a lot of fear of stigma and we see why. But even for the people who you would assume it would be slightly easier perhaps because of the families they come from, because of, you know, whatever their social status is, it did not change the fact that everything was incredibly hush-hush.
In terms of reach of help in rural communities, I think what is needed is if there are NGOs, because there are not many NGOs which work in the rural community or even in tier 2 cities. But if there are NGOs which work on women's rights and other issues, it's important to tie up with them and to tell them if you can just include this module, sensitize the NGO workers themselves so that they could go with that message also.